Well, I need you to stand up around, this is our big, big chalice. You know, we have that chalice there that we put wine in, and we are going to use this as our big chalice. And we're going to, can you put this in? See what this is? It is sand. And where do we find sand? You got it? You got it? Where do we find sand? The beach. And where else do we find sand? In the desert. Yes. And
even underwater sand we find.
Even underwater we find sand. Yeah. Have you gone underwater and found the sand under the water?
I was once at my cabin when I go under the water and I filled the ground. It was sandy.
Yeah. So that's.
And then I picked it up and it was all brown.
Yeah, just kind of like this, right? So there's some stories in the Bible about places that are sand, the desert. You said the desert, and Molly said the desert. So who's in the desert in the Bible? Do you know?
Camels.
Camels are in the desert. That's true. So the Israelites wandered in the desert for a long time. Do you know how long? 40 years, yeah, 40 years, yeah. And then we hear a story today. Who else was in the desert? Jesus was in the desert. And in the desert, then there was no one else but Jesus and the Spirit of God, and it said the devil. And that sometimes we're in places where it makes it hard for us to make good choices. Is there a time when you have trouble like following your parents? Do you ever get hangry? Did your parents ever say you were hangry? What does hangry mean? Hungry and angry together, right? And we're hungry, so we get kind of frustrated quickly, right? When else do we get frustrated quickly? When there's a problem on math homework, yeah. When else? Maybe if we're really tired, it's hard for us to make good choices. So there are times where we feel like we're in the desert. And we're going to hear a story today where Jesus is in the desert, but who's with Jesus in the desert? No, he's by himself with no other people, but the Spirit of God is with Jesus. So if we're hangry or we're really tired or we're in a place and we need help, we can always know that the Spirit of God is there to help us. And we're going to hear how the Spirit of God even helps Jesus in today's story. So thank you for coming up and helping me with the young disciples' message.